Live from News 9 WAOW, this is News 9 at 6.
Still some slippery and snowy conditions across the region with advisories and warnings in place this evening. See when this will all expire and what's coming next tonight.
A Stevens Point woman killed after a head-on crash with a wrong-way drunk driver. How she's being remembered and the message her family is sharing.
Plus, one person dead, one is missing after a major fire at an apartment complex in Sturgeon Bay. We have the latest.
Right now, a Storm Track 9 weather alert from News 9 WAOW.
Wind, snow, ice, and freezing rain blowing across most of Wisconsin throughout the day, creating a very slick afternoon and, of course, that evening commute as well. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Langbetten.
And I'm Brad Hansen. We've got live team coverage tonight on the roads and in your neighborhood. Let's start things off with meteorologist Tony Schumacher. Tony?
Well, the heaviest snow certainly was in the northern tip of the state with this system, while the south had the ice for the most part. Let's go ahead and check out some of these totals. Very impressive up around the Washburn and Ashland area, pushing 30 inches since yesterday. Meanwhile, just about 7.5 inches in Manitowish Waters, 7 inches around Lac de Flambeau, and this all fell in a very short while this afternoon, these 7-inch totals. In fact, our weather watcher around Bills Lake in Lac de Flambeau said it was such a fine, heavy snow. It looked like dense fog when it was falling. 5.5 inches around Phillips, 4 inches in Hazelhurst, just 1.5 inches in Wausau. There's a live view from the Olson Auto Body and Paint Tower Cam in Rhinelander. Things are looking improved, just some leftover flurries. And in Marshfield, the roads are just a little greasy as well from the Marshfield Children's Hospital camera. We're tracking this weather system now. Notice how that heavy burst of snow has quickly moved away into upper Michigan. Still some patches of very light snow and flurries trying to move in from the west here. So don't be surprised if you have at least another dusting or half inch yet tonight. Winter weather advisory runs for another couple hours here in Lincoln, Marathon, Langlade, Shawano, Menominee, Forest, and Florence counties. Winter storm warning up in the northwest until midnight. Temperatures in the teens now, and the wind chill factors are dropping below zero. Please be careful and bundle up.
Sounds good. Thank you, Tony. And even though the snow is moving out, the roads are still snowy and icy as well. Meteorologist Brad Miller live out in the Wausau area right now. He's here to give us an update on what the road conditions are like.
Yeah, and Melissa, we are driving right now down Grand Avenue, just south of downtown Wausau. And the road's in decent shape. Now, of course, there are still some slick, slushy spots out there, but the crews have actually been doing a pretty good job, especially here on the main roads. Driving through downtown just a little bit ago, we did see, of course, a little more snow on the roads, on the less busy roads. But overall, things could be a lot worse out there, and we've seen that up in the Northwoods, of course, where several inches of snow have fallen. Overall, though, roads in decent shape out there. Again, still want to take it easy out there tonight, though, as things get a little bit colder out there. Still could see some of those spots refreeze out there. So take it slow out there tonight. We'll live in Wausau, meteorologist Brad Miller, News 9 WAOW.
Thank you, Brad. New tonight at 6 as the snow eases. It's time to start clearing it away from sidewalks. News 9's Brittany Slaughter joins us live in Wausau with a look at why it's important that you do your part. Brittany?
Yeah, guys, I am here live in Wausau, and city officials told me earlier today that though it can be tempting to wait until the storm is over to clear your walkway, it's best to do it sooner rather than later. And if you wait or don't do it at all, you might be hearing from city officials. Now, clearing sidewalks doesn't just keep you from slipping, it's also required from homeowners. Here in Wausau, sidewalks must be cleared within 24 hours, so if you don't get it cleared, you might get a reminder from the city to get it done within 48 hours. City officials saying the earlier you clear the walk, the easier it is, and plays a part in helping your neighbors.
In our community, we have people that rely on those sidewalks to get where they're going, especially if they are in a wheelchair or anything like that. The sooner homeowners get those clear, the better for everyone. It just makes it safer.
And if you don't clear your walk and the city has to do it for you, you will receive a bill for services ranging from $90 or more. And if you need to report a sidewalk that needs cleared, you can find that information on our website at WAOW.com. Live in Wausau, Brittany Slaughter, News 9 WAOW.
Thank you, Brittany. And you can stay up to date with the winter weather with our Storm Track 9 weather app. It's free to download and easy to find in the app or Google Play Store.
New tonight at 6, a Stevens Point parent is speaking out after a wrong-way driver killed her daughter. News 9's Natalie Sapila talked to Hannah-Goman's mother today, and she has more on how she will be remembered.
And Melissa, Hannah was just 20 years old when she was killed over the weekend in Minnesota. Her mother now speaking out about how one decision can change lives forever.
Everyone's breaking and reeling from the pain.
Hannah-Goman's mother, Michelle, still coming to terms with the loss of her daughter.
Family and friends have been gathering, talking about Hannah, planning her funeral, planning pictures.
Hannah was a sophomore at Winona State University, studying social work and criminal justice. On February 19th, she passed away after the car she was traveling in was hit by a wrong-way driver.
Think about the lives that, this has taken.
Minnesota State Patrol arrested Adam Anderson, saying he was under the influence of alcohol when he hit the car, killing Hannah and hurting 2 others.
This has not only taken my 20-year-old daughter, my son's 20-year-old sister, my parents' granddaughter.
But Michelle has a different idea for how she wants her daughter to be remembered.
Hannah was a fun, life-loving, spunky, wholehearted, determined 20-year-old.
She says Hannah loved dancing and was dedicated to her faith, the two serving the community together and helping those in need.
She had an idea to honor her science teacher, and she said, "Mom, I want to do something for him."
She says Hannah was honest and that she always spoke from the heart, and that she treasured not just her loved ones, but everyone around her.
Her family was important to her. Her friends were important to her. The people that mattered knew they mattered because she showed them.
Funeral services will take place at 2 p.m. on Saturday at Woodlands Church in Plover. Family and friends will share memories prior to the service at 11 a.m. Live in the studio, I'm Natalie Sapila, News 9 WAOW.